Joining me now, I have Congressman Greg Murphy, Republican from North Carolina. Congressman, always a pleasure to have you on. I mean, let's be real, right? You don't even have to look at that Gallup poll. You can look at November 5th. I mean, the election just confirmed that Americans don't think Biden's leaving the country a better place than where he found it 4 years ago. But on the other hand, I mean, what president wouldn't try to go out on a positive note and tout what they've done? What do you hope to hear from him later today?
Well, Markie, it's almost kind of like the Democratic mantra. I'm sorry to be political, but believe what we tell you, not what you see. What I believe he's going to say is how he kept great successes, but I think the facts prove otherwise. With the debacle in Afghanistan, it began a cascade of events that have led to so many of the crises that are happening in the world today. I firmly believe the disastrous withdrawal in Afghanistan emboldened Vladimir Putin, and then Biden saying, well, maybe a little minor incursion would be okay. We know that the mantra of peace through strength has been now violated during this administration, and I think history will show that this has been one of the weakest administrations in our nation's history in regards to foreign policy.
So, piggyback off what you're saying just there, let me play a bit of sound for you, sir, because White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan just said this about President Biden's foreign policy record. Take a listen.
Our alliances are stronger than we found them 4 years ago. They're stronger than they've been in decades. And our adversaries and competitors are weaker across the board. Russia's weaker, Iran's weaker, China's weaker. And all the while, we kept America out of war.
Yeah, so, Congressman, just based off what you were just saying, is any of that true? Is our country in a historically strong position today abroad?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And again, it's believe what we tell you, not what you see. We're in a much weaker position. We don't have the respect of China. We don't have the respect of Russia. You know, Trump went over and basically said to the North Korean dictator, look, I'll be your friend, but if you start doing these things, I'll blow you off the face of the earth. He did the same thing with the Taliban leader. No, they only know toughness. They only know strength. They don't understand weakness, and they know that they can prey upon that. We are in a much worse position. And that said, you know, I think President Trump will be able to come in and put an end to the Ukrainian war, which really should have never happened. So, again, of course, they're going to try to put, gloss on the pig as they leave, but the American people just won't buy it.
Well, but even if they don't buy it, you know, at the end of the day, if he doesn't tell the full story of what he's accomplished, would it be unwise from a national security standpoint to project any kind of weakness or, own up to mistakes or unkept promises in a speech like this on the way out?
No. Again, I think it would be unwise. I don't think he's going to come in and tell the truth of how disastrous it's been. I think he is right to try to put the position of the United States as one in strength. But I don't think it's going to be bought. I don't think people are going to believe it worldwide. What they're going to believe is when President Trump comes in and says, look, I'm going to do this, and then he will do it. And they know that they should react accordingly. So, yeah, he's going to go out and try to put as much glimmer and sheen on his record as possible. The world stage is not going to believe it, and we're already ready moving in for the next Trump administration.
1 week from today. Congressman Greg Murphy, thank you so much, sir. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.